We are going to get started in just a second. Welcome to your lunch break. We are going to start standing, and then we're going to move to either seated on the floor or on a chair, whatever is your preference here. I have my chair close by, but we're going to start standing, and we're going to start from the neck, shoulders, and toes. All right, here we go. And some space. We're going to start with just our head, bringing that chin down to your chest. Think of pressing those shoulders down and back. Feeling that stretch behind your neck. Slowly rotate that head over to the right side, bringing your ear to your shoulder. Bringing the chin back down, and around to the left. Bringing the chin back down, hold it here. Take 3 nice deep breaths with that chin down. Bring that chin back up. We're gonna look over the right shoulder. Back through center, over the left. Good, and we're gonna take a nice head roll all the way around. We're hitting every corner all the way in both directions. I don't know what is going on with my sound today. There we go. All right, we're gonna bring those hands behind the back. You can interlock those fingers together, fold the shoulders back and down. Hold it right here. Take another big deep breath. Try to make sure that that back, your low back is not arching. We don't want this. Think of still tucking those hips forward, keeping that tailbone down. Good. From here, bring those arms up. Reach them all the way up, lift them up to the sky. We're gonna bend those elbows and think of squeezing those scapulas together in the back, elbows in, sides. We're gonna reach it back up. Bending the elbows, squeezing, and down. Right arm is gonna come up, place it behind the head on the top of the back where it lands. Reach that bottom hand underneath. Same thing, trying not to let that low back arch. And other side. Reaching that arm down and up. If you can touch the fingers together. And get a gold star. And release. Bring those arms out. We're going to take a wider stance with those legs. A little bit wider than those hips. Bring those arms up. We're going to reach forward nice and slow as those hips come back. Also, our stretch through our hamstrings. I want you to right in the middle and then keep going. So either your hands hit the floor, your back is nice and rounded throughout the spine. If you can't touch the floor just yet, you can also bend those knees a little bit, soften the knees, and you can hold on to your elbows. From here, you're gonna roll it back up, nice and slow. We're gonna bring the feet in a little closer together. And we're gonna repeat this time, we're gonna roll through the spine, bringing the chin down to the chest, letting the shoulders cave forward, roll it through. Nice and slow. Bend the knees once those hands hit the ground. Extend. And roll it up. Good. This time we're going to do the same thing. We're going to hinge it over at the hips with those behind the back. So hinge it forward. With those shoulders. Feel that nice stretch. Bend the knees if you have to, and then roll back up. If you have your chair close by, I'm going to pull my chair out just for a little bit more stability here. We're going to do a couple rotations with our hips. We're going to start on that standing on the left leg. We're going to pick that right leg up. And then we're going to bring it out to the side and down and back in. Here, up. Out to the side, down, and we're going to reverse it. We're going to bring it out, bring it up, and down. We do that 2 more times. We want to keep our hips mobile. Good. All right. It's just like doing arm circles with your arms and with your shoulders, except we're doing these with our hips. Do the other leg. I'm going to move my little swirly chair. Take that leg up, out, down, and in. 3 times each direction. And other way, bring it out, bring it up, big circle. These are very similar to our quadruped ones that you can do on all 4s. Good. All right. If you have the back of your chair or anything that is close by, we're going to take a nice stretch. We're going to step it back. You want to get to as flat back as you can. Stretching those hamstrings as well as that low back all the way up into the shoulders. Good. From here, you can bend and straighten the knees. Good. Roll it up. Walk those hands in. And you can take a seat on your chair. Wherever is most comfortable, we're going to work through. So from here, we're going to take our right leg and cross it over on top. So you can do these lying down as well. Here to give you guys more options. Good ones to do at your desk. I'm sure you guys probably do some of these already. Use that elbow. Press that knee down. Once you feel it in that hip, hold it. Take a breath. Good. Bring it in. And this time we're going to cross it over. And you can give that leg a hug. Pulling that leg in. Good. And release. Same thing on the other side. Left leg comes over. Sitting up nice and tall. Holding it right here. Using the elbow as needed. Okay, bring it back up. Bring that knee up and in. Cross those arms over. Pull the knee into the chest. Good. All right, next one we are going to do similar to a good morning. We're going to sit on the edge of your chair, or if you're standing or on the floor, you're going to bring your knees into a straddle position so that you have a wider position with your legs. From here, I want you to think of leaning forward, going through the legs until you can get as flat as you can. The goal here is a flat back. So if you have a flat chair, mine's a little rounded, so my legs can't go as wide. But from here, you're just going to lean it forward, down and through. If you can touch the floor. You can place your hands right on the ground. And you can bring it back up. And then one more time, we're going to lean through. Hands down to the floor. Good. And back up. All right, we're going to stand it up. We're going to walk it out into a plank position for some downward dog. So We're gonna stand up, find some space. We have a couple minutes left. We're gonna reach those arms up and bring them down to the floor. Reach those fingertips down so you're in your forward fold. And we're gonna take it nice and slow. You're gonna walk one hand out at a time. If you're a sloth, bringing it out into a plank position. You can modify this, bring your knees down and hold it right here. Send those hips up to a down dog. Stretching through those hamstrings, pressing through those shoulders and hands. Good, bring it back down to the floor. You can drop the knees down. We're gonna rock back to a child's pose. Back up. Down here, you can take that right leg and push forward. Stretch those hip flexors. If you are still standing or if you are seated, you can do a quad stretch, you can do a standing quad stretch, whatever is helpful for you. We're gonna make sure we're pressing that hip forward and down, keeping those hips facing forward. And we're gonna hold it. Breathing, keeping it pressed forward. Let's do inhale. Good. And we're going to bring that leg back and switch sides. Left leg forward, lunge it forward, pressing the hips down. Rock it back. All right. You're on your hands and knees. We're going to take that left hand, we're going to place it on the head. We're going to lift that elbow up. And we're going to take a look at the ceiling. And that's thoracic rotation here. Bringing it back down, looking at the ground. And one more time, bring that elbow up. Open. Same thing, other side. And if you're standing, you can also do this on the back of the chair with your hands here. You can do them standing that way. Right hand behind the head. We're going to bring that elbow down and all the way up. And down. And up. Good. You can release that. We're going to bring it up to our down dog. And we're going to walk those hands into the feet. Come back up to standing. Forward fold. Take a minute. You can rock those hips side to side. Target a little bit more in each leg. Good. Roll it back up. We're going to take a calf stretch. So stick that heel out in front. Straight leg, hinging at the hips, bending that leg. Reach for that toe. And from here, you're going to take that same leg as its toes to the ceiling. I want you to turn the toe out towards the side. Turn that foot out. And then switch legs. Same thing on the left. So those hips back. Make sure if you're using your hands on your legs, and keep them up, not down by the knee, up closer to the hip. Same thing, turn that leg out, turn those toes out to the side. Inhale it up. Take a nice big circle with those arms to the back, to the front. And shake out those hands. Don't forget to stretch out your fingers. Do your jazz hands today. Don't forget to jazz fingers. Shake it out. Don't forget to drink your water and have a wonderful rest of your day, everyone. Thanks for stretching with me.
Thank you, Elena.
You're welcome.